Forget about it.
Okay, I think that's working. Excellent. Hey, Very Fast, how's it going? Let me start just doing the daily quests real quick, and I will explain what my plan for today is. I will later continue with Wuthering Ways, collecting resources, building up the account, experiencing the game,
Caution
enjoying
is
it.
advised.
Thing is that I think that the last two streams were nice, but I would like to,
One with the sounds.
I don't know, do something different. It was all exploration and a few quests, but I think it would be cool to do something different. Like, for example, there are a bunch of events that are available in this menu over here, and I've completed only this one, which is related to doing exploration in Renacita, and everything else I basically have not touched. I played like one mission here, but nothing here, nothing here, zero progress here, and so on and so forth. So maybe as I change pace, it would be nice to jump into here and do a couple of those as a backup option if those events are boring or I don't jive with them. There are some event quests that are still, related to those events, so I can certainly try and make progress that way. I think that would be cool. And
I should
what
try to
else
smile
is there?
more, you say. Like this?
I watched the recording from last night, and I found out that I messed up the audio, and it was playing only in the left ear. Hey, Veritas, nice to see you in the chat as well. So I watched the beginning of the recording from yesterday, and it turned out that the audio was only playing in the left ear. And that's my mistake. I guess I messed up the settings, and I hope it's fixed now. So let me know if it's working as intended, or if it's still a problem on your side. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to happen. As you know, as a preparation for the last stream, I spent quite a bit of time with with the overlay, and I installed some add-ons, added some production values with this screen, and so it looks like I changed something that I shouldn't have. And so now I hope the sound is working okay. Let me know if it isn't. And same with the audio levels. I feel that I tried to make it a bit more balanced with this time. Previously, I feel that the... what's it called? The sound of the game was a bit too loud. Now I'm turning it down another step. So maybe the balance is a bit better. And then again, I'll need to look into my mic settings a little more, because I feel that you could really use some compression, some equalizer, but I need to figure that out, and I would need to spend some more time on that. Anyways, I have a bunch of wayplates, so let me do those. Let me use up the limited gacha resource.
I should try to smile more, you say.
What I was thinking is
Like
that
this?
maybe I should start
Why
building up
hesitate
my
if you know
other
Hopefully,
characters.
we'll make new findings.
Because like I have Verena that people say is very good, and I could use on a second team in addition to this one.
Understood.
Then maybe I could
I
go
should try to smile more, you say.
farm
I
the
should
tower
try to smile more, you say.
and make
Like
some more
this?
progress there. Or I could get some more materials for the future, for leveling up my current team. I'm just a little split. And the problem with that is that I would be more comfortable investing into these characters if I knew, if I already had a DPS character, a damage dealer for the second team, for the third team, but all the characters that I have at the moment are basically support characters, like
Caution is
sub
advised.
DPS or healer, and building them up certainly helps,
I can
but
keep
it would
going.
not be
Frozen blockade.
would not give such a large return on investment
me.
as
Loading.
having a damage dealer would.
The astral modulation.
And the damage dealers that I will be getting in the near future are Palova, as I said before, and I need to wait for a banner to get her. And another one that I can get soon-ish is Encore. But I need to farm standard pools to get her.
Endure and defy.
And that's the exploration content
None
that
shall
I was
whisper.
doing yesterday, that I was doing the previous stream. So, and I want to take a bit of a break from that.
I will be
So
there for
it's a
everyone.
bit of a dilemma.
I should try to smile more, you say. Like this?
Let me see. I think what I'm gonna do is I head to this forgery challenge. There's a raid up now. I'll do it 3 times, and then I think I will be basically capped out of void blades. I might regenerate more during the stream, and then we can go do one of these challenges again. But for now, I think this is a good place to be.
Shadow descends.
But yeah, if you want to see something in particular in this game, let me know.
Show begins.
I'm already considering something like starting a second account and dedicating it to showcasing the story, because I feel that the story in this game is
Nowhere to hide.
very well done,
One with the sound.
but I've already played through all the available story quests, or the main story quests on this account.
Down with the curtain.
And if I would like to highlight it, then I would have to start over from the beginning. There's unfortunately no feature to replay content as far as I know.
Shadow descends. One with the sounds.
And by starting over, I could document the entire journey on stream. Perhaps even make edits or something like that. Post it on YouTube. Share thoughts, gather footage for an edited video perhaps. But it definitely sounds like a lot of work, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna commit to that. And also because if I were to create the second account, it would also probably be free to play, so I would not spend any money on the gacha. I think it's a bad idea in general to spend money on the gacha in general. I know the game has to earn money some way, and gacha is a very profitable business model, but that doesn't make it any less predatory of a system. I'm opposed to it on principle. And honestly, if you think about it, the gacha system creates many limitations to how the game works. And maybe the game could be more fun if it wasn't there and if things were done differently. Okay, let's see. Anyways, first event. Event number 1 is this is a tower defense mode where enemies are gonna spawn and make their way to the beacon, and if an enemy reaches it, you lose a point, you lose some life. And our job is to eliminate them all before they reach it. Interesting. Yeah, and so I completed the first level. It was more or less a tutorial on how the game controls. And now this is about the more advanced mechanics, I guess. We can place different modules, some for dealing damage, some for slowing down enemies. And then we also have the turrets, with which we can shoot enemies. Okay, let's start. So the enemies will not attack us, but they will just continuously make their way to the beacon. Our job is to get rid of them all before we go. Let's see. Okay. Okay, pea shooter rules. But I think if we put spikes on these walls, they will fly all the way to the end. And then we can just have more slowing modules. And then we can thin the herd even before we reach anything. Well, just in case, I'm gonna deploy some more modules, because I am not sure how this is gonna go. But so far seems simple enough. Perhaps the stage can be even completed with just a pea shooter. Pretty straightforward. Cool. Next stage. Removing shields. In this simulation, some passive discords are shielded. Shielded passive discords are immune to slow effects. Use pulling in-type component machines like Vortex Generator and Whirlpool device to directly remove passive discord shields. Okay. And this is the Whirlpool device. And the last one we can choose. Well, I guess maybe... Yeah, we have to have this one. And we have to have this one. And then I guess damage is what we need. Well, let's see how this works. And where the enemies are headed. I don't know where would a good place for the playthings be. Let's try here and here. And then fill this wall with damaging rays. That could do it. flying spikes. This doesn't help. So maybe placing it here is a better option. Maybe even further out. I don't know. Wave 1 should be simple enough to beat. Maybe just this out, I think. That's an interesting crowd control effect. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's prep the second line of defense. Maybe placing it more in the center would be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, the problem with the stage is that there's not a lot of walls around the starting location. So maybe going with ground spikes instead of wall spikes is more beneficial. Not sure. We're having a decent time so far. I could get some more stun machines just to make sure that nothing gets past. Now we just wait. Nature of elements. Yeah. This looks a little sketchy. It's no, that's fine. Yep. Good. Next stage. Use knockback type combat devices and Kuroro's weapons to push Tacit Discords off the edges, instantly defeating them. Tacit Discords defeated this way will not trigger their death sound effects. Oh, there's death rattle too. Interesting. But I don't have any other Kuroro weapons. Maybe I need to save and leave. And then buy some upgrades. Okay, I guess we get some rewards for that as well. Yeah, because like there's this whole upgrade tree. I guess we need to unlock everything here first. Oh yeah, and now we can just bring a lot more stuff to the levels. Nice. Okay, I need just one moment. Okay, let's prepare. Okay, we already have repulsors. Maybe we slow them down. Yeah, like, I'm not sure the suggestion system is working that well because it suggests stripping shields, and the only place we can strip shields is here. And I know there's gonna be shielded enemies, but they're only immune to slowdown effects. So let's go with that. So I would rather have the slow or the spikes. I guess I can deploy several different types of devices. I just need to switch them out in the menu. Yep, easy. Yeah, the cooldown is rather long, but it works. Let's see. Because like what I can see doing is putting some slow platforms along the path. And this will let these devices recharge quicker. Oh, but now I can't change my loadout. Okay. Then I would rather have more pushing power, because this is an instant kill. Then another consideration is that I might want to put these further from the start, because if there's like some likely TDs that I can kill in just a couple shots, I don't have to waste an instant kill them. And these are perfect for removing tougher opponents. But then if there's a wave with only tough guys, then it's the other way around. Hard to say. Another consideration would be to actually not put any slowing devices and rather have just more pushers. The enemies would come through faster, but then we would also get rid of them faster. Here, I would rather have another pusher, probably. Cool. Next stage. I can unlock this time. Let's get more cash for cash. Interesting. There's a way to upgrade things. cooldown. Because here the cooldown is 8, but with an upgrade the cooldown is 6.8. I think this is worth. The turtle seems fun. Level cap reached. Okay. Let's see. And I'm a fan of this one. I mean, so far it seemed simple enough. I see, we'll get attacked from 2 sides. Let's get a turtle to damage these guys and push them back. Some spikes here. Yeah, let's see how this goes. This is a more manual one. Matrix durability. When passive discords reach the energy matrix, it reduces durability based on how much damage they deal. Different types of passive discords deal different amounts of damage. Lead and dangerous passive discords deal extremely high damage and can thus reduce much of the matrix's durability. It must be treated carefully. Yeah, it's like we have to focus certain guys because they will speed up everyone else. But yeah, now we've just been straight up. Oh, and we can just... If it's one target, maybe it makes more sense to just look quick. Yeah, and we're delaying it so much that we're good to go. Yeah, and now we just remove all of our defenses on this side and we move them to the other side because that's where the woods will be coming from. Let's see. And here we can just go, with these. Just pure damage. We have a ton of cash. down. It will also have blood. I'm not sure about the range, but I think that should do. And then a spike trap for good measure. Let's go. Is this it? Okay. Alright, and they will still be coming from this side only. Alright, let's just put more spikes here. I think we're very well prepared. Oh, this could be some shields. I mean, it resembles the abilities of these Dancing Discords from the Overlord. These elemental spheres, different moves depending on their elements. Cool. Just like that. Let's have more starting money. More machines. Thunderlance. Unlimited range. I like that. Let's get it to level 2. Turtles are fun. So let's get them to level 2. And I'm constantly using the slowdown machines. And then we can spend 10 on the space, just for the hell of it. Level 6. Unlimited range. This is nice. And I can't put it on this wall. Interesting. This is also a long hallway, so we can deploy another couple here. But then that's basically it. We won't need any more of them. Just put a couple slow pads and start. What I'll be dealing with? Standard stuff that is there. Okay. I want to increase our DPS. How do we do that? There's tortoises, but I don't really have any like this is where I can put them. Yeah, placing things on the ceiling is kind of tough. But then I only have ice plates. Call me TD Terminator. We'll skip the next number. Okay, now they come from two directions. Unfortunately, the system recommended me with things that are not ideal. I mean, there is an instant kill spot here, so we could deploy a couple of pushing devices. But yeah, now I'm wishing that I actually manually selected spikes for this level. But now all I can do is just stand next to this entrance and eliminate as many guys as I can before we reach any of the defense machines. I'm not sure how the recommendation system's working. Oh, they have shields too. If the worst comes to worst, we can just restart the level we planned. And do our own strategy afterwards. But so far, it's working, it's just rather slow. Just staying to her. And it could make sense to have some electric devices on these couple of walls, shooting opposite directions. Then we could eliminate a lot of TDs that way. attached to it too. So yeah, let's go with that. I might even go 3 per side. And then just slow them down as much as possible. I trust that the other side will fold. I'm just unsure if this side will be fine. You can also keep an eye on the minimap in the top left corner, or on the screen. Like a sideline. We'll collect some coins. Drop into the most random of places. Okay, cool. Yeah, I want more slows over here. And maybe some instant kills. Maybe this wall is not deployable. Knocking them back on the stairs would be funny, so let's go with this. This is not gonna get a ton of value, but let's just put it there. And then we can have another ice pad over here. I think we're looking pretty solid. Now there's 6 waves. I wonder how many levels there are in total. Wait, let me prioritize this waterish guy. He's protecting everyone else. The wind blowers get triggered by the spheres. But they don't with them. Passive discourse with passive fortified have very low HP, but the damage they take is fixed at 1 for each hit. Well, it's good that we have this shooting thing for this, because it attacks very quickly. So if we find that enemy, we can just take them out with a button. Let's put them up here as well. Yeah, it can be a little hard to tell with all the overlapping boxes. Cool. Let's go. So we'll serve as a stress test for this. Hope we are sufficiently prepared. all the blobs on the minimap are the same, so it's impossible to tell if we have found that target or not. For now, I don't see this TP. Maybe I can look it up in the menu. No, perhaps this guy. He's taking one every shot. But we're shooting for plate. It's just a matter of time. Hey, Blood Gaming, how's it going? Sure, if you like to connect, I have a link to my Discord server. You should find it somewhere below the stream. We can connect there if you like. Optional module. More damage and now deal electro damage, or deal glacier damage? Let's go with glacier. Glitch spawner. Periodically infects nearby tacit discourse with glitches and temporarily confuses them. They will move in the opposite direction. Interesting. Yeah, let's upgrade that immediately. Okay, I guess there's just more stages and more stages and more stages, but yeah, we need to switch the difficulties here. Okay. Let's see what this is about. Okay, everything spawns here. There's only one spot. There may... I don't think there's potential for insta-killing things in the lake, because there's no walls next to this bridge, and then these walls seem a bit too far from the ledge. Yeah. So, glowing machines are out. Wall-mounted machines could be okay, just not here. I don't think that it will permit us to find anything. Some of the floor is blocked, which is also interesting. And then there's no ceilings whatsoever. So I guess it is a wall-mounted machines here and here. And there, but that's the last resort. A lot of floor machines. Yeah, let's prepare and see what this has to recommend. Well, this is fair. I am not sure if I agree with Thunderlands. I don't believe there's good sightlines for this. Like, this is fine. But then all of this will have to be like spikes. I think we can manage with this set. it's just 7 guys, and I'm shooting them all with my gun even before they reach the proper setup. But I guess we're definitely preparing for a type of waves later on. Yeah, and we just have very little money. More spikes. The event feels very chill, I guess. Not too taxing, not too fast. I guess the main reason to do it is for the asteroids, for the premium pooling currency. Add a stunner. That could be a good investment. And I think it could be cool to have like stunners along this path, where there's the most damage being dealt at the same time. And then one of these to fuck with them. This way, imagine the TDs walking through this, makes it through the spike, makes it through the stun, makes it through the spike, makes it through the stun. And then it is turned around and has to walk through everything again. And then maybe again if it reloads in time. Looks like the stun doesn't work on the bigger TVs. Unfortunate. Cool. Let us bolster our defenses. Well, probably same thing as before. Then we just need more stuns here. Make it hell. Might need to start bolstering the defenses because of the alternate paths. There's several parallel lanes that they can go down. And the ones in the center are getting messed up. but the TDs in the other lanes are just fine. So next I'll probably build out more damage on the bridge. Cool. But that was the last wave, so I don't actually have to do anything more. More cash from the waves, more damage, less cooldown, more machines, more machines. I'll go for more cash. I think I'm not capping out. Let's see. I guess this is recommended. Repulsion field. Knocks back target within range. That is a troll way to go. I am a big fan of the spikes and the lances. Yeah, I guess the difference between the wall spikes and the wall lightning is that the wall lightning is more expensive. It has the same DPS, like higher attack, but twice the attack but twice the cooldown. But then it has infinite range, while this one has very limited range. So far, these were very good. So let's go with the lance. Even more damage. Oh, it deals less damage, but now fires twice, or fires 50% slower but paralyzes on hit. I think I'll go with 2 lances. Okay, let's see. We can start with our favorites. Electro lances here and here just cover a huge area. So the next place would be that hole, perhaps. Yeah, that corner. And then the opposite side. Maybe we can clear the stage with only Thunder Lances. That would be very interesting. Based on the graphics, it seems that the Thunder Lances also strike through the gate. It would be exciting if they really do. Okay, we don't have any more cash. Maybe we can stand here and just snipe them from across the pond. Yeah, the auto-targeting still seems to work, but then there's this boulder in the way. Maybe you are supposed to mix and match different elements. Like different types of elemental damage in order to counter specific acid discords. But so far it didn't seem like something that is required. coins. Let's put this here. I think we might actually clear this level with only Thunder Lances. That would actually be rather funny.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
You tell them, Rover. I need to run all the way there for the coins, really. Okay, I'll just put up more lightning on the walls. It's even possible here. Wow. Excellent. That is value right there. Okay, we're out of cash, so let's go pick up some more. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but this is a very open level, so it makes sense that turrets that strike at infinite range are going to be very good value. This is gameplay. And just like that, we cleared the level with only one type of turret. Yeah, let's get even more income. What else can we get? We can bring more guns. Honestly, I think I'll go for these cooldowns and damage on our own little gun. Let's see. Shock conductor has 375 attack with a cooldown of 2. That is nuts. I might want to invest into the stuns. Yeah, longer stuns. And let's invest into slows. Less resistance or even more slows. I mean, for now, I'll just have the modules be focused on either doing damage or doing crowd control. Wait a second, there's basically no walls in this level. Like, there's a couple, but then the rest will have to be done on the ground and on the ceiling. Okay, so they're recommended to take... let's try it. So we are bringing a lot of crowd control on the ground. And then damage on the ceiling and walls. This could work. I don't think anything is going to be wonky here, so we can save the cache. But yeah, that's basically all of our wall damage. I guess we just invest into ceiling damage. I wonder if there's a strat with like knocking the TDs over the railings here somehow. That could be a thing. And then let's just do a stunner here. Let's spread them out a bit. Let's see if this works. Okay, it's just two guys initially. Oh, and both of them are electro, so they're not getting damaged. Yeah, I think they're maybe immune. Okay. Yeah, the most vile thing that we can do is stun something, and then while it's being stunned, it's also getting shocked from above. But it seems that they're not synced up, the locations on the floor and on the ceiling. Some misalignment there. Yeah, man, if these guys are electro and if they're immune to all electro damage, then I might need to replan and plant spikes. The recommendation system is trolling. Okay, we're doing it, but I would have liked a more AFK strat. That's for certain. And there's gonna be 6 of these guys. Oh well. Ice pads can slow, and I think they also deal cold damage. So that could be our ticket. And just in case I am gonna have several stunners in this area. Well, I guess next time I will plan myself and look at the list of enemies before deciding to do things. But no, it seems like they actually do take damage. So maybe it's reduced. Maybe it's not full, but they still do. So maybe we're fine. Maybe the knockback gun could have been fun on the stage. Making all of these guys run back and forth, if it's possible to knock them off the village. Off the railing. Okay, last one. Do we do this? Just look for protection around here. Drop some more cold pads over here. Yeah, I'll make this too wide. I have enough resources, and I would rather be safe than sorry. Okay, let's go. Fingers crossed. I wonder if there might be a guide online that teaches you how to play this mode efficiently. And to clear these stages in the smallest amount of time necessary. Yeah, I'm just focusing on the electro bombs because I do feel that they reduce damage from lightning sources. And my gun is not electric, it's fire. But slowly but surely we're chipping away at their health. And it should be able. It's just that they carry other guys inside them, so we need to pop them as soon as possible to get working on whatever is inside the Matryoshka. Not bad. Oh, we get everything. Excellent. We get to enhance our machines. That looks interesting. DOT or wider range? I'll go for DOT. The paths split here. Interesting. And then this is a non-buildable area, so whatever is sent through here, we cannot damage beyond that initial parts. and then this part. So we'll have to eliminate them very quickly. I will want some pushing devices. My electro guns will not help me here. There's no good long sightlines. And I'll need to put stuff on the floor, mostly. And then maybe like a tortoise for the ceiling. Oh, I can remove this. Okay. Because like, why would I use this one if I already have a leveled up beacon for the floor? I think this is fine. I think I want to take this. I want to push things off. I want a turtle for the ceiling. Then maybe cheap DPS on the floor. And getting them back, pushing them back. That could be fine. Yeah, now let's just rearrange things to make it make sense. Alrighty then. First, we push everything off as much as possible. If it's not pushed off, we can fire at it. Yeah, and also I don't want these to get triggered too frequently on smaller guys, so I'll also put a dragon here. Okay, let's have some slows. Shields. Shields do not protect you from getting knocked off. Don't hold it against me, eh? Okay. And since there's more stuff, for now I can invest in a couple more, in one more pusher. But then I can disassemble. Honestly, I'm thinking of putting number 7, the crowd control infection that sends them back somewhere in this area. I think it would be worth. Like replacing this one. This one. And then this one with this one. Yeah, so now there's like these chunguses running there. Yeah, we can have more push devices here. A dragon with some cold. Something like this. Our priority will be the balls. kind is this? Electro again? So they have stuff inside them. At least we can turn them back. Yeah, this crap we need to eliminate. So yeah, maybe some of the cold plates will need to become spikes instead. Yep, let's go with that. Oh, that's interesting positioning. I think this will do it. Yeah, that should be more DPS probably. Let's go with that. The electric guys seem to drift left and right a lot, so it may be worth populating the lane to the side. We have a few guys here and there, making it to the secondary defenses. A bit of a time loss for sure, but I think we got it. Oh, that was the last wave. Excellent. So we get higher level weapons. We can enhance our machines. The pushing module. Knocks back mediums, but deployment cost is 200 higher. I think we'd rather have it eliminate everything. Let's go with level 3 here. I like this one. Yeah, more movement speed. Send them back further. Let's see. Good asteroid. 80, so like half full. And we're close to being done. Just 2 more levels. Okay, it's split paths again. Have we done this map before? elite tacit discourse imminent. As higher HP but continuously loses it over time. Spectroprism. Heals nearby TDs. Summons 1 chop chop and 3 tic tacs when defeated. And then there's all of them. And the rest are just trash mobs. Let's see. We have a freeze jet. Let's see. Well, the lightning is good for this side, that's for sure. The rest are just slows. This is damage. Yeah, I think we just go with pure damage on the floor for now. Add some slows in between. I wonder if we can damage them from here. No. Yeah, maybe the higher value would be the turtle on the ceiling. Just pushing everything back. Like this guy, for example, he is going very, very far. Continue bolstering your defenses. Yep. Then I guess I'll just continue building here. Or for more value, I guess what I want to do is start building in this area. Because then I can have a ceiling turtle, and I can have more value from the stuff that is built underneath. It's good that we can't jump off. The game is protecting us from ourselves. Looks like the freezing blast is out of aiming. So that's good. That's a nice huge blob over there. So all the AoE damage is paying off. Wow, none of them made it past this area. Beautiful. Easy. We're doing very well. Okay, so this is not doing anything at the moment. Let us start investing into this side. And then the area where the most stuff is firing simultaneously is here. So we'll have slows deployed in this area. it's this side only. Okay. Yep, that's the lightning boy. It's the most concerning thing. Yeah, it's the lightning boy. He will drop off a bunch of things. Let's hope that we can clear them out. Yep. No problem. Cool beans. I think I want to have some dragons here. Imagine. Dragons. Please clap. Okay, seems good. I may be overthinking it or over-engineering the solutions, but so far we're holding up great. So I guess the efforts are paying off. There's one more wave, then one more level, and then a couple more on the extreme side. Alright, now it's both sides at once. What can we do? I think we can continue bolstering this side a bit. And then in case something goes wrong, we can have more protection over here. More defenses. Just put out as much damage as possible. And I think I want to stay on this side. On certainly the starting side. Yeah, the gun was shooting into the wall instead of the TVs. A little problematic, that's for sure. Well, if it's going to be one side then the other side, then easy, we just run to the other side and start blasting. It's no problem at all. There may be some additional strategy related to separating the aerospheres from light TDs. Yeah, let's go for the crit rate. Let's go for more machines. I can buy this thing, but I'll wait for the other one. I think it's more helpful. Oh, it could have enhanced my machines. Sorry. Now let's leave. And then re-enter and do it again. Hologram Echo Junrock. It explodes and deals AoE physical damage. Vortex Generator. On the wall, draws them in and removes their shield. I'll invest in the turtle. Yeah, moves faster and knocks back further. I mean, we can refund the points here, and then we get a 50, and then we can get a level 2 to a level 3, but we have no level 2s. So, I don't know. Maybe the freeze ray can go up. Maybe the whirlpool device ceiling can go up. The wall vortex generator can go up. Essentially, all the crowd control, let's get it up. Let's get it. Wow. So there's 3 spawn points. Looks very similar to one of the maps that we had previously, but now it splits off from here. Oh wow, this is a very short path to the end. What do we have suggested? A vortex generator? Nah. Freeze jet? I'm not sure. I like the turtles more. Look with this. AoE physical. Seven waves with this guy being large. Periodically disables nearby combat machines. What? Becomes immune to paralysis, frozen confusion when its HP drops to 50% for the first time. Yikes. And then there's Matryoshkas, Aeroprisms, and Spectroprisms. Certainly like having the pushing machines here and here. But then what else would I want? Electro. Electro turrets can be valuable. That wall is good and this wall is good. It's decent. The same as here. Depends on the path that they take. And there's like nothing that we can do on this range. We certainly want floor damage. So it's spikes and drakes. Crowd control on the ceiling honestly would not be a bad idea because we're so space constrained over here that the damage would probably be on the floor. The wall is push, and then the ceiling can be freeze and turtle. I don't know about this guy. I'm fine with drakes. I might want this. or glitch spawner. Glitch spawner could be cool, then we're doubling down on crowd control. We're sending things back through our defenses. I think this may be the setup. Yeah, let's start. Seven waves too, so this is going to be a long level. And the most dangerous task in Discord is at the very end, which means that if the setup or the tools that I have are inadequate and we can't stop it on the last wave, then we will have to redo everything from the beginning. Lovely. Did I block one of the Discords from getting pushed? I think that may have been it. Yeah, I should have dealt some damage. This is not ideal for wave 1. But that's also because of the modification that I chose. For the pushing device, because it recharges slower than regular. Something like this should do it. Our goal for now is to just deal with this side, and then when the other side's activated, we can replan in the sense that we can move our devices to better spots. In this sense, the investment in the pushers at the top is premature, and we could spend the money elsewhere.
This is a testament to my connection with the world
clear
around me.
faster, but
It's very much my companion now.
honestly, I
Bearing
don't think
witness
it
to
makes that
everything
much of a
I've
difference at this
experienced
point.
on this journey.
We would probably clear a tad faster, but then we would have to sell things and plant them again. Okay, they're going down there. Interesting. Let's start with this, because this will also cover this side. Then I probably want fire and confusion. Yep. And I think I will actually sell these and put more damage on the lower floor. I think it's gonna be worth. Yeah, because the pushers are so expensive. Yep, let's go. I have no defenses up the stairs now, so I have to walk with these guys and eliminate them with my turret. Yeah, probably should have invested more. On there. Full damage. Yeah, because the other side is just even not making it to the pushers now. No, like this area is probably where I'll put more damage next phase. As long as the other one doesn't blade up. Yeah, it's just 2. So let's have some more good dragons on this side. Maybe blowing here and here. I could also double up on the dragons here and here. Yeah, it's a little misaligned. Oh well. Yeah, let's see. Let's give this a try. Yeah, paying attention to the minimap to make sure that the other side doesn't blink. Yeah, the Aero sphere has to go. It's just accelerating everything pretty much. We're clearing them. They're not making it to the stairs. Oh no. Certainly problematic. Well, good thing that I reinforced this area. And we are done. Very efficient. Oh, this guy is only taking 1 damage per attack. So I have to take care of him. Easy peasy. Okay, now all 3 directions are active, which means that these pushers are back in the menu. We might need to disassemble that and place a bunch of dragons here instead. Yeah, we don't have enough cash. So all of this has to go. But now we can use our funds to reinforce out here. And then everything that gets collected will get destroyed. And if not, we can have like a turtle and a glacial beam at the top. Where does the arrow go? No, not that way. We want it this way. Cool. And I want the glacial beam. Yep. Here's fine. Also, maybe putting it to the side is fine, and then we can have the turtle on the main track afterwards. But I don't have an extra turtle. It's here, so next wave we can put up more. Yeah, can we focus this guy, please? Though we might be able to just push him off. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, the turtle should have been in front, not the back. Yeah, that was Montes. It's very close. Blown that guy. Whoa. Okay, scary, but we got it in the end. Yeah, turtle here is not good. It should definitely go over here. Facing that way. Correct. Ice beam in front. We have a lot of money, so since things were making it over here, I'll just spam some more dragons. And maybe cold beams on the ceiling could be appropriate. The rest should be fine to BH. Maybe this pad could have gone closer. This layout is maybe not the best, but we'll manage, I guess. Yeah, let's go. Fingers crossed, final round. Keeping an eye on the minimap to make sure that we can go address any crises. Grab. Yeah, maybe the pushers weren't the best idea. No. Tacit discourse with the may disable periodically disable nearby combat machines for a short time. Problematic. And I have 4 HP. I don't know. What I can hope for is maybe just go eliminating these guys even before they reach this area. And have like another cold beam way out front. Man, maybe the confusion pad should have been a slow pad instead, and then I could have spammed more of those. They're relatively cheap too, and a good source of crowd control. I think the pushers could be in damage perhaps. Or since I already have the electric damage, maybe That is already fine. I could have gone for something else. Difficult. Oh, so when I push them off, they actually end up on the arena again. Interesting. Okay, this is the boss man, but he disables nearby stuff, and I'm not sure if I can get him in time to reach his D1. So close. I guess I'll lose now. Oh, yikes. I know I have to redo the entire stage. I need 10 durability for full score. Okay, guess we're changing to ice bats. The pushers will just become damage. And then I have some slots freed up for something else. Maybe these spikes or stuns? Let's go with spikes. No, let's go with stuns. No, spikes will do fine. Oh, also, since these do damage over time, I probably want to spread them out. The dragons, that is. Maybe the order should be different. Like, first we slow them, and then we cook them. Let's try. I might need to grab some chocolate to activate my brain even more. Okay, but this is a wave of basically just trash mobs, and we're cooking with no problem. let's not expect them. The problems will arise once we face more elite mobs. Then we might run into some issues. Maybe I start investing upstairs just to be sure. Though if I do, it needs that. The machines upstairs will have too much work to do, and then we'll have to deal with both the lower wave and whatever makes it from the other two sides. Okay, we're kicking them. They're not even making it to the set of stairs. So we should be just fine. Oh, we can't put it there. Interesting. But yeah, like this location is very awkward to deal with. This looks okay-ish, probably. And we have 15 HP to start. We need at least 10 for 3 stars on this level. Yeah, I kind of have to be here in order for them to not make it downstairs. But then with the stuff down the stairs, it should be okay. Looks relatively stable. Alert, dangerous target. Yeah, with this extra dragon, I think it should be a little better. This could help a little. And then we can just start making this place a living hell. Yeah, arrows pointing in the right direction. Should be good. We're already sort of starting to future-proof against the third location. Yeah, maybe a few spikes on this way could also make a difference. Like repeating the same setup with the dragons and spikes on the top floor could also pre-eliminate a bunch of TVs. Oh, it's that guy. That guy only takes a single point of damage every shot, so we should just start getting. And it's also good that our electric guns on the walls do 2 instances of damage. Because that means that this guy is taking 2. Every time they're bigger. Good. Now, I am really afraid of this side falling. So I'll put up more stuff here. But also, just to be sure, I will put a couple of spike pits over here as well. Also thinking that, I can slot in a couple of dragons if I want, but the spikes will help. Undoubtedly. And then I can add a ceiling freeze later on. Maybe some more electro guns. To create even more of a kill box. Acceleration ball is one of the biggest problems, I think. Okay, we're at 15. It's the penultimate wave. I think I want to invest into this side even more. And then add a ceiling freeze. Or like a turtle and a ceiling freeze. Will that work? There's not enough space. Yeah, there's barely not enough space for 2 turtles. What the hell? If I move it forward, can I have 2 freezes? Like one before and one after? I guess so. More spikes will be appreciated, I guess. And then the arrow balls are coming from this way. So let me make it even more of a problem for them. And then I'll be camping this side. Okay, last time I think we leaked on this wave and we went down to 10 or to 5 even. And then the last wave killed us. We lost TV. This time I'll try to focus the boss TV sooner. This guy gets stuck on me. Interesting. Something is making it here. Not cool. Oh, and they're going the long way around because their pathing gets messed up. Interesting. But they keep accelerating each other. But now they're in this infinite gauntlet, so honestly, very effective, very efficient. Okay, danger. Danger, danger. I think the boss comes this way. So maybe if we place more crap over here, it will help. Question mark. But I can't deploy any more machines, unfortunately. I went with more cheap stuff this time. I'll just get more freeze machines. They're expensive, but I think they may be worth. And then even more damage. Facing this way. Okay. Well, wish me luck. I sincerely hope this works. So we'll prioritize piñatas first. And as soon as the boss spawns, we'll go focus that instead. Yep, nothing's working with him. Close by. It seems that the dragons still get activated before he arrives. Yeah, this is some Arcanates level ship. Yeah, I think those cold machines at the end helped me a lot. These die? Yes. Victory. With full durability left as well. Oh, wow. Tactic selection. In Death Trap mode, you'll be able to choose a tactic during the preparation stage before each wave. Tactics grant powerful combat buffs. Each tactic belongs to a specific tactic set, where you can view detailed descriptions and effects. In the total defense test of Death Trap mode, Tacit Discords do not stop attacking and become more powerful with each wave. Land against an unending stream of enemies and survive to set your highest wave record. I see. Interesting. We start with 1 durability, 1,000 more bucks, but enemies are buffed and the terrain is expanded, whatever that may mean. The freeze jets help me out a lot. Last time. So let's see. Optional module 1, the freezing burst now freezes Tacit Discords on hit, and optional module 2, the freezing burst now ignores the target's defense. Let's freeze them on hit. That seems hopeful. I haven't used this one. It's AoE explosion. Instead we can have a stun effect on the ceiling. What are the upgrades here? Doesn't remove shield now, but makes the suspended targets take 20% more damage. Or it now suspends medium Tacit Discords. Yeah, I think I want to suspend more. Though maybe the AoE bug is a good idea. Okay, so these are about the total defense. Unlocking all Overwatch protocols and combat machines will be related to us clearing the overworld difficulty, I guess. Okay, let's go and see how difficult it is. We have 6 waves. Aero Predator. I mean, I guess we've seen these before. We have Pinatas and Tambourist. Doesn't trigger combat machines on the wall and ceiling, and becomes immune to paralysis, frozen confusion when its HP drops below 50%. So this doesn't look that terrible. In terms of the paths, this map looks familiar. It's the same as before, but now instead of going here, the enemies go loop this way. Gotcha. And then there's also this staircase that is a shortcut. Okay, I guess we want the wall push, but then the boss is immune to it, I think. Yeah, it doesn't trigger anything on the walls and ceilings. So we need to defeat it with floor machines. So maybe we do the same setup with Spike Freeze Dragon. On the wall we push, on the ceiling we can freeze. If anything even passes under the ceiling on this path, because otherwise it need not even be worth it. Yeah, there's no ceilings here, literally. There's a ceiling here, and this is like the main path for it. But on this one, nothing works. I mean, I guess we'll just have to play through it and see. What else can we get? Yeah, I'll get a freeze jet. I like it. Seems to work well. Do we want Thunderlance? Guess not. There's no good lines of sight for it. What can we do? Well, for the initial part, maybe freezing on the wall could be a good idea. And maybe cheap damage on the wall could be a good idea. Or maybe I want stuns. Maybe I want stuns, actually. But then I don't have a lot of damage in my kits. Only the floor stuff. Fine. Oh, let's go with this loadout and see. It's 6 waves after all, so it can't be that bad, can it? Let's do our standard. And then we can have a push at the end. Our pushing machine should eliminate medium discords, medium TDs, so we can clear out the trash bombs with the plates on the floor, and then the tough things that make it through will get flung into the ocean. But it was supposed to be this guy. The other guy made it first. Okay, I guess I'll do it myself. There's some coins here. Yeah, I think I can just continue expanding. Maybe I can start incorporating some stunners as well, but then just the frost plates.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
You tell me later. New intrusion point detected. So they will be coming through here now. But then still turning to the side and making it up those stairs. Okay. Well, maybe what I want to do is just up my damage by quite a bit. Yeah, that should be fine. Oops, wrong button. Wave 3 of 6. Yeah, this is a bit of a longer event if you're figuring it out on your own. And I thought it's gonna be bam, 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 easy peasy. I need more damage. Maybe I need to replace some of the freezes with the stun. So now I can do this. Damage into stun. Yeah, replanning the floor defenses. Maybe I should have chosen a different layout for the buttons. Push them off if they make it far. Slow them down here. Slow them down here. Not enough money. Oh, I think this is an improvement overall. Somehow the pushing mechanisms don't get as much value as I would have liked. And just now they did. Yeah, of course he turns this way. Nearly had him. Yeah, I think this lane is good, and now we need to... Yeah. Start preparing to defend in other places too. Does height make a difference? Well, let's try. I have a feeling that I'll need to be eliminating some of the guys here by hand. But I'm most afraid of the ones that take the shortcut. For the others, there's plenty of time to shoot them with my pistol. Yeah, there's not so much. Okay, this wave was easier than the last one. And this is going to be the last wave with this guy. It doesn't trigger machines on the wall and ceiling, but I don't know where he's going to go. So I don't know. Let's deploy here. Oh, he's gonna go this way. We know that for sure. Nice. Which means we can stun him and light him up even more. And then even if he makes it here, we'll have something greeting him. Once more. And more cash constraints. Yeah, I think this fixes it really well. Alright. Fingers crossed. Let's get a bit more proactive and stand in their places. Sometimes blocks their pathing. Yeah, I have to eliminate this guy, because nothing good is going to stop him. And once he's at 50%, he stops getting stunned and frozen. Oh, we can glitch him out with the rover. So yeah, when in doubt, mess with their pathfinding. And just like that. Woo! Cooldowns reduced by 10%. We can not enhance any machines. Oh, is it the same stage? That we have to restart. Yeah, looks like it. Luma-scaled construct periodically grants a shield to several nearby Tacit discords. Shielded are immune to slow while the shield lasts, and it is immune to statuses when its HP drops below 50%. And then the same guy that disables our ship. Interesting suggestions. I will remove the vortex generator. I think I ended up not using repulsors that time. Unfortunately, these guys are just level 1. Maybe for the hell of it, I replace the spikes with the exploding guy. Like I reset the level here and I reinvest into this thing. Wait, there's combat drills. What's in the death trap mode? So if I do a different mode, I can unlock more machines and get more upgrade materials. But its remaining durability at least 10 after what, if it's an endless mode? I don't get it. Oh man, I've been playing for almost 3 hours. Yeah, let's equip the stuns. What to do? It's still the guy that disables shit. And this guy just grants shields. I mean, if we'll have enough cash, then probably having repulsors will actually be helpful. I guess let's get him. Alrighty then. Okay, so I'll just try to use basically the same strategy as I did for the exact same stage but on the previous difficulty, Elite or whatever it was called. But now for my four plates, I am using a different set. So rather than having cold plates, I'm having stun plates, and rather than having spikes, I'm having AoE exploding guys. And the rest should be the same. And I'm basically using the same pattern with the stun in the middle, flanked by 2 damage sources. Hopefully this works. Yeah, the small dragonflies are annoying because they trigger the plates on the floor and everywhere ahead of time, and then they go on recharge, and when the actual wave arrives, everything is on cooldown. Okay, now they'll be coming from this direction as well. So let's mirror our setup. So, you know, recreate the same setup that we had before. Hopefully it works. In the same awkward pillar space. Yeah, we're out of cash, but I think it's fine. Oh, I think it's actually possible to shoot downwards from this balcony. Of course, I'm jumping down. With the shields, that should probably help. And I only have 1 HP, so no mistakes. No, we'll have to kill this by hand. Messed up this time. Will they be able to kill this one in time? Maybe with the blocking cheese? Yep. It wasn't necessary, but may as well, you know. Yeah, since it's so problematic, let's go and make sure that fast this time. Crafting the shield is probably very important. Yeah, so the bottom lane was covered this time. So enemies from up here. They seem to be making it a little faster. So, what the hell? Yeah, good thing I'm checking my minimap all the time, playing Warcraft 3 and StarCraft. Pig off. Classic Dark Discords with the main barrier periodically grant shields to notify tacit discords. Yeah, so they show a tutorial on the guy that's coming up. Let's see. I think this is a decent plan. And we can also rig the stairs. Also in preparation for the other side unlocking. But yeah, right now there's only one set of floor plates here and two sets of floor plates on the other side, down below, which means that the lower side should be clear, easy peasy, and I need to focus my full attention on this area. And just focus the speed of the guy. The rest should get cooked, no problem. But yeah, I decided to invest the defenses into the common area, so that yeah, I can manage if they start breaking through on the other side. But I got messed up by the speedy boy. Please. No. Restart. God damn it. We go again. Yeah, I probably should have dismantled one of the two sets and put it on the other side. Something like that. Or had more up the stairs or lower somewhere. Why do they have to spawn the coin all the way over here? I blocked the push. Yeah, it's like enemies ignore Rover, but sometimes they don't ignore Rover when it comes to pathfinding, and sometimes they don't ignore Rover when it comes to physics, with, you know, being confined the push blocks. It's a little weird. Okay, I want to have this here for safety. Planting this stuff like that. I'm missing just a little. And this is fine, probably. Yeah, if this attempt fails, maybe I just need to take a break. Grab a snack and then come back with it. Come back to it with a clear head. For me, staying fresh helps a lot. I think covering the common area is just the way to go. That way we deal with both sides simultaneously. But it could also be that the strategy with the spikes and cold plates was actually more effective than the strategy with the AoE boys and the stun plates. It's hard to tell. I guess you'd have to rerun the stage several times in order to see the difference in effectiveness. I certificated to it based on what I see, and not based on the numbers. Okay, what we do? I think I want to sit up here. Then I want to have a turtle and a cold ray. I think that could make a huge difference. And then have even more push. And then have a stun. Yeah, let's try that. And then I really need to eliminate the blob that increases the speed. Please focus it. No. Everything else is fine, but this guy merging with the other wave and then speeding everyone on that track as well, that is a disaster. I think now the defenses up here are adequate, so be able to manage. Oh, that guy is going all the way around, so we can focus here. You have been playing for 3 hours. Please don't forget to take a break. I hear you, game. Okay. Whew. A new tacit Discord intrusion detected. I see how it is. Let's give them the usual warm welcome. And then maybe I do something different, like this. Maybe more AoE. Maybe you could spread out the AoE a little more. And then have a stunt here. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, I'm definitely taking a break after this level because yeah, it is a lot. Is broken. To deal with the speed block. I hope we're not leaking. The minimap says no. We're doing very well. Nice. Okay, I really want to concentrate more perhaps on this side over here. Another explosion, another stun. And just rig this whole side. I might have to shift it a little bit. Because I'm off by 1. Stun AoE. Good dragon. Stun. AoE. And even more AoE. Or maybe I refund this AoE to get another cold whip on the ceiling. Because these are excellent. Yeah, let's go. Now I suspect the first and the second area will be more problematic than the third, because I really invested a lot into the defense here. Perhaps I should have invested more into the common area up here with more pushing machines or something like that. This could really turn into a problem. But the turtle here is working exceptionally well. And the way it messes up the pathing for all of these guys, it is the MVP. That's for sure. Okay, but just to be safe, let me put another cold pipe here and here. And then if anything makes through, it's not going to be something that we can stun. It's probably going to be the boss, and what I'll do is I'll just add even more damage, just to be safe. Well, wish me luck. Get to cleaning. Frostbite, my beloved. Should have started focusing his sooner. I can still mess up his pathing. Pure damage, come on. Come on, please. Please, come on. I lost. Really? Hiya. Alright, on this disappointing note, I'm taking a break and I am gonna adjust my strategy just a little bit. See you in a few minutes. Alright, I am back. And we are beating the stage. I've decided. Let us make some adjustments. To our setup so that we can beat the stage. I am thinking here's what I think. I think that the freeze jet was excellent. And it will freeze things on hit. I think that the Tortoise was excellent. And having it knock back things really, really far away was excellent. It would knock TDs off course, and they would have to repath all the way around. It was excellent. The floor setup, I think, is okay. I think it wants damage over time. And we will have an AoE thing. With the slow. We'll keep the stun. With the longer duration. Then I think we could actually use the shock conductor, perhaps. There was stuff on the ceiling. There was more place on the ceiling where we could fit in more damage, and we ran out of space on the floor. And the pushing devices weren't working out very well for us, I felt. And maybe this could help with our situation, especially in combination with the freezing guns. With the freezing ceiling cannons. Let's see. This could give us either a crit on shocking and paralyzed TD, or defeating the target with a shock generates a thunderstorm on the spot, dealing 70% electric damage. Both of these are not great, to be honest. They're very conditional. The first one is conditional on the target being paralyzed, and the second is conditional on actually killing the thing. I think I'll go for the paralysis. I'm putting a lot of paralysis things on the floor. And that, I think, is already 6 things. And we have Thunder Lances. The Thunder Lances can either paralyze or fire twice. I think firing twice is correct. But I'm not sure if we are going to use those. I thought there was a panel that increases the damage that something takes. Is it this one? No, spikes just deal more damage. Oh, here. Tacit Discord is affected by the Glacier Beacon have ultimate resistance reduced by 20%. Which means that they take 20% more damage from all the sources. This could be our key to victory as well. The rest is like whatever. Because like the ceilings, the wall slow These could be cool if we're not using stun emitters anymore. Yeah, I think we could go this way. Then the floor can be pure damage. The walls can be like the freeze and maybe thunder. And then on the ceiling we can have freeze jets and tortoises. Yeah, but this is tricky. It's like you have to find the right combination to deal with this stuff. Well, if the stuff worked before, let's not fix it. This was an okay setup, and then I think we're getting rid of these, and maybe we're getting rid of these. But this allows us to pack cold on the walls. Maybe glacier beacons, to be honest. Rather than stunning, we will decrease the resistance of the enemies by 20%, which means that we'll be able to bring them down faster. That could be the way to go. Because now this goes here. We have a little bit more cash. Maybe we get another explodey thing here. Or another dragon. Like that. Oh, let's just see. I really want to get through these early waves faster. Maybe I actually put this stuff up there, right in front of the door. But then the cold plates will not be synergizing with these guys. And again, I have to run all the way back to get this single coin. Not cool. Not cool. Okay, I don't know about you, but it felt that we cleared this wave a little faster than on our previous attempts. So maybe we're cooking here. There is a chance that we are actually cooking here. And honestly, the slow pads could give us a little bit more damage boost. I can also see planting something on this spot here on the wall. That could also be helpful. But yeah, basically everything died even before reaching the second set of plates. So this side is basically solid. We can focus on dealing with the enemies here. do the same thing as before. Maybe this is alright. Another difficulty is that I don't quite... I'm not entirely sure how the dragon operates, for example. Like what range the attack covers. It shows that it only shoots in front, but is it really the case, or does it shoot to the sides a little bit as well? How much does it really cover? Maybe to be safe I need to push this up a tad to the back. Make sure that I'm really covering everyone. But I have to say, this gameplay experience is certainly different from what you usually get from Wuthering Waves. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it interesting? Is it entertaining? You let me know. Yeah, maybe the enemies on this side are just tougher. That could also be it. Yeah, let me just push this back. For safety, we're setting this up. No, the arrow is going the wrong direction. We get the good old cold pipe. The exploding cells, the cold pads. Dragons. I want to try these. I think these could prove useful. And then this. Well, that's the plan at least. Let's see if it actually works. I also think that my previous strategy could also have worked if in the end, or at the very end of the mission, what I did is I went straight after the boss, because just a couple of seconds could have made all the difference with that tiny bit of extra damage that I was lacking at the end. switching targets a little earlier would have done it. And instead, I spent my time focusing one of these orbs that was gonna get knocked back and sent to Narnia anyways. Like this one. Turtle, please. Yep, no turtle apparently. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we're sitting up here. Maybe over defending this side. We'll see. There's my tortoise. MVP. Very cool. I think what I need to do now is prepare for... start preparing for the last wave and put more shit in the path of that boss, because he is probably gonna be the biggest problem for me. Also want to try this gold pipe here. And maybe a cold pipe here. Like that. I still have some more funds. Sounds like this maybe. Alright, let's go. An extra ceiling pipe could also be a good idea. We'll see. That's a strange visual bug with the health points of the enemies sometimes just disappearing. Maybe too many UI elements are getting rendered all at once. And some of it get hidden as a result. Okay. Ceiling pipe, my beloved. I think I want a second one here. Just to be safe. And then, since the biggest problem is this guy over here, I am just gonna put down even more damage in his way. Yep, that should do it. Well, wish me luck. We're at the final wave again. They spawn here. Yep. Here he is. I'll try to do the tapping trick because I think he is reacting for now. Slow him down and damage him before he gets to the enemy there. Yeah, he seems to be not responding to my manipulations anymore. Yeah, I don't think he's reacting to Captain's block. But now we've had plenty of damage in front of his face. Yep. GG. Increase crit damage by 20%. Whew. Flame. Well, I guess you have to do the death trap mode in order to unlock the machines, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. I am kind of good with this game mode. Maybe we can return to it later. Let's see. Yeah, I spent all of my attempts here already.
I should try to smile more, you say?
I can go get more
Like this?
ascension materials.
I will be there for everyone.
for
Understood.
my guys.
I am here to serve
and
your...
gals.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Yeah. Let's fast travel. Yeah, so let me know how you liked
At your disposal.
this game mode.
In war.
Tower
or
defense.
time.
In Wuthering Waves,
Loading.
yay or nay?
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade!
I see myself returning to the death trap mode sometime in the future, at least for
Be alert.
the asteroids.
Shadow
It's not a large amount. It's like 80, I think, that is left there. Like half a full. But if that's what is missing, if that's what needed to get the character, then so be it. We have some ways to go until the weekly EXP limits. We get like 1,000 per daily. We still have like 3 days to go. So honestly, we're good. But if we want to do it earlier, we can just go to Tacit Field a few times. I don't think it's necessary. So much good music in this game. Blister the Tormentor. Gain all the reading stars. The Tidal Defense Simulator. 69, nice. Well, I thought that I just talked to the guy. Do I have like a bugged melody box in my inventory? Due to the damage, no longer fulfills the original purpose. Oh. Maybe it can't be turned in. I like the next quest. Wow, apparently there's a quest related to this thing, and you get some small rewards for it. How's everything going so far, Rover? Going very smoothly. Rover's test results have been archived. Based on the data, Bloombearer Rover has demonstrated extraordinary tactical capabilities. Machines set up by Rover produced a combat efficiency 52.63% higher than the Black Shore's average. 52.63%, that's a number you don't see very often. Then again, it means that none of the previous tests truly captured the combat machine's full potential. I'll file an application to develop the tactical guidelines on the combat machines based on your test results. Glad to be of help. And of course, your efforts were of considerable help to us. With these test data, the devices are one step closer to field deployment. We appreciate the assistance, Rover. We'll be staying here until we've finished analyzing the additional TT outbreak data. If you wish to conduct further testing in the Tidal Defense Simulator under even more challenging environments, you're welcome to come here anytime. Well, excellent. Yeah, we still have the death trap mode, but I think we'll come back to it next time, or some other time. Well, it is what it is. I can see myself doing Somnium next time. It looked like something along the lines of a roguelike game mode, but with regular combat. There's like a few special rules or like special abilities, but otherwise it's like running around the overworld with the Rover and the gang, and hitting things with your sword and abilities, and switching out party members. But with twist. And then the missions related to Somnoir have some story content with the different characters. I've already gotten started on it and completed a few of them. So maybe continuing with that could be a good mix between gameplay and story. It's just that I felt that the story there was not as interesting compared to the main stuff that I've seen, or the other stuff that I've seen that this game can do.
Nowhere to hide. Keep it together.
Or at least I personally didn't find it as interesting. But I certainly have very particular tastes for impossibly high standards, so... it may not be representative, or something that I dislike. A lot of other people might like, so you never know. It is well executed, it's just that I didn't find it particularly compelling. That's all. In any case, I think I'm gonna call it a night and say that it is all for now. I am planning to stream again tomorrow, same time. My idea for now is to do Somnoir and continue with that. But we can also spontaneously decide to do something else. That is also fine by me. But until then, good luck, have fun, take care, and hopefully see you soon. See ya!